Welcome to Queen's Royal Chat, COVID Love Edition, where we ask the question, can love be found in lockdown?
So I'm on this online dating site, right? And, started talking to this young lady. Came across a very nice young lady. And this is why I'm kind of out with the online dating thing. So she was coming across very nice. We talked for several months. Everything was just hitting,
Okay.
So I said, listen, we need to meet up. We need to meet.
Okay.
So, boom. We meet up, and, I'm seeing her walk towards me, and I'm realizing, this is not like the pictures, okay? So, but I didn't let that get to me. I said, okay, it's not like the pictures, but I'm still going to go through with this date.
Right.
So, I pick her up, the whole traditional male thing. I pick her up.
Picked her up?
I'm going to get in the car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a nice car, too. It was a Benzo.
Oh, you had
It was
Benzo?
nice. Yeah. I was at a Benzo.
Oh, you
So,
had
I picked up traditional. I said, all right, get in the Benz. You know what I'm saying? I opened the door. I did the whole thing.
Oh, so you opened the door.
Opened the door. Traditional.
Okay,
You know what I'm
all
saying?
right. All right.
She got in. We went driving. Right? We get to the restaurant. We sit down. So, we start to eat. And initially, I'm noticing. Now, this is before the mask, but as she's talking, I
Before the
noticed.
mask?
Yeah, this
You
is
said
before.
this was a while.
This is before the mask. Like this is before the whole COVID. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I didn't really have to, But I'm noticing there was several cracked teeth. It was just cracked, and I was like, okay.
Wait a second. That's judging.
I didn't judge though. I
You said
stayed
you
there.
noticed cracked teeth.
I noticed several teeth were cracked. Now, these was not in the images on the online profile when I looked. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what happened. So
maybe it broke. Like
yeah, well that's what I'm getting to. So as we were sitting there and we're eating, I'm noticing. So I said, listen, I gotta be real. You know what I'm saying? I can't be fake.
so you said something about her teeth.
Yes. So while I was here, I said, listen,
Wow.
I said, listen, sweetie.
Whoa.
What happened?
Whoa.
to
This
your
is
teeth?
like too much for me. Too much. Okay.
So you would rather have been fake and not say anything when it bothers you. See, this is the problem
So
with the
this
first date.
bothered-
People don't say what really bothered them, And I just was one day, I was just like, I'm going to tell you something, So I said, listen. I said, what happened to your, because it was like a front tooth that was cracking, And I said, what happened? So she said, I woke up in the middle of the night, I tripped and I hit my head. I said, okay. She was genuine though. She was very genuine. She said, I tripped and I hit my head.
Stop making things so funny. You try to,
This is real.
but you try to make you.
This is real.
Funny way. Say
So she said I was walking in the middle of the night. I didn't see. I tripped and I hit my head on the thing, on the table, and it just cracked.
Wow. Ooh,
I said,
painful.
oh my God! But I was able to understand it because she, she explained it to me. So I was
Right,
like, all right,
okay.
let me look past this.
Right. It's just like one crack. It's just a one
Yeah.
crack. Right.
And so as the day progressed, I'm kind of already in the back of my head like, this ain't gonna work.
What? Because of her cracked tooth?
Several things. The conversation wasn't really going. You ever been on a date with somebody and they just don't know how to talk?
What do you mean? Don't know how to talk?
Like you on a date with them and they just sitting there like mute, just everything they say is like one okay. Oh, okay, great. Then they back to eating. It was like that.
Well,
So
weren't you guys talking for a while before?
yeah, but see that's the other problem.
Or maybe she was.
Online dating.
She was afraid.
In
maybe.
certain cases, actually online period, social media period, people forget how to talk. So what happens is they comfortable behind the screen, like, oh, how are you? How's it going? Blah, blah, blah. And they can talk their whole day. But then when they see you face to face, it's
afraid, yeah. They're probably afraid. Because I don't know what you might say.
exactly. So I couldn't deal with that. I can't deal. I'm very, I'm personable. I can't, so I'm just like, so I'm asking all the questions. I'm doing all the digging. I'm doing all the, and long story short, I'm just like, all right, we finished the food. Let's go.
Did you pay the bill?
So I actually did. I paid the bill. At this time I believed in the whole traditional male thing. So I was like, let's go. Covered the bill, covered everything, right?
Good.
So
Good bird, yeah. Good bird, yeah.
well, thank you. So I said, all right, cool, let's get out of here. Boom. So we leaving. Boom. I let in the car, open the door, all that good stuff. Okay. Right. So now she's like, listen, it's my first time on Long Island. You know, I want to see something like nice and take some pictures. You know,
she want to go sightseeing.
Yeah, she wanted to see some things. So I said, okay.
You got the benzo, you know.
Exactly. You know, I had the sunroof too, so you already know it was nice. So I said, okay, listen.
The same sunroof, like the Honda?
Yeah.
The one that you kept opening when I was in the car?
Yes, that's beautiful. So I said, all right, you know, I'm going to take you over to, you know, see something. I don't even remember what beach it was. It was a nice beach, though. It had the water going, you know what I'm saying? It had, you know, just what a beach has. You know what I'm saying? It was just nice. It was a vibe. It was like spring.
Oh, you could have took it to the
so
Miracle
everything
Mile.
was real nice. You know, well, thank you. You should have told me back then. So I said, all right, let's go. So I bring it to this beach spot. You know, it was nice. I don't even remember where it was, but she looks out at the water, and she's just like, and she starts crying.
Oh, that's so sweet. That is so sweet. Oh my goodness, that is.
So
sweet.
now I'm sitting here, and I'm like, man, girl's crying.
That's sweet.
God,
she never saw. So, maybe she never seen nothing.
So I walk over, right, and I'm like, it's okay. I don't even know what's going on, but I'm just like, it's gonna be okay. Whatever it is, like, it's cool. So you know, give her a little hug. You know what I'm saying? Now what happens is while I'm hugging her, she proceeds to look up, like to do, you know, to kiss.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, but I backed away because, you know, her teeth was cracked. So she's looking up and she's like, you know, like in the moment, and I'm just like,
you couldn't just go with the moment and just give the woman a kiss?
Nah, teeth was cracked. So I was like, you know, I was like, wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on.
Judging a woman because her teeth was cracked?
Yeah, so listen, it gets better. So what happens is then I'm like, all right, listen, I was like, listen, you know, we had a great date and everything. I'm like, let me get you back to the train station. Okay. She came by train, so let me get you back to the station. You know, it was a great date and everything. I just don't kiss on the first date. You know what I'm saying? I had to say that because I had to go. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, all right, she's like, wait, what happened? What's going on? I said, listen, I just, you know, nothing's going on. And we had a good time. I just want to get you back. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to miss your train. You know, let me get you back.
Wow.
Right? So at this point, she's like, I'm not going. So now I'm stuck at the beach, and I'm like,
wait. Why did she? Maybe she was just having a great time.
She was having a really good time, you know.
So why didn't you just go with the mood and just the mood was set and just push in for the kiss? Close your eyes and just kiss her. What's the problem?
Important, okay. Hygiene and teeth, it's very important to me. So I was just like, okay, what do you mean you're not going back? What do you mean? So at this point, she proceeds to tell me, she's like, I'm not going back. I want to stay out here.
Right, she likes it.
Okay, but I gotta go. So, how was this gonna work?
You gonna just leave her at the beach?
Unfortunately, that's what ended up happening. And if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that happened. But
why would you leave that woman at the beach?
Well, I proceeded to get in my vehicle. Okay?
You know what?
And I
if you're watching out there, Boss Queen, I got you. I'm gonna take care of him for you. Leaving that woman at the beach like that.
Listen, I offered her a ride. Okay, I said, listen, I will take you back to the station.
But you left her there. You could have just said,
she wanted to stay.
You couldn't stay.
So I could not. I had to go.
Wow.
So I said, listen, get in the car now, please, so we can go. You know, now at this point, I feel like I'm talking to a child because now I'm like, all right, let's please get in the vehicle, this and that.
So how did she get home?
I don't know. She didn't proceed to get in the vehicle. So then I'm like, okay, well, listen, I gotta go. So I hopped in the car, and I did pull up, and I said, listen, the ride's still here. You can get in. I'm gonna take you to the train station. So she's like, no, I'm staying out here. That's it. Blah blah blah. So I'm like, okay. Now this is the interesting part. As I began to pull off, okay, I looked in the rear view, and I did see someone running towards the vehicle. Okay?
I think you left her there.
I did. And at this point, she started running. You know, as I was driving away, and I looked through the rear view, and I was like, oh man.
So you didn't stop and just...
And I did
go?
stop. I did stop.
Good. Okay, so
I
you
stopped.
did get out.
I
Okay.
stopped, okay? And then I called her. And I said, hey, I was like, are you trying to come back in the car? She's like, no, I'm coming right now to scratch your car up because you're going to leave me out here. And like, she was going off. And I was like, whoa.
But I don't blame her, honestly. I think I would have did the same thing. I would have tried to hurt your vehicle or do something because I think you should have stayed out there with her. What was the big deal? You guys were enjoying the moment.
She was enjoying the moment.
The time was set.
She was enjoying the moment. She was crying. She was very in the moment. I just wasn't in the same place she was. And so that's why I had to go. All she had to do was hop in the vehicle. We would have drove to the train station. Boom. You know, it would have been nice.
You couldn't just sit there though for the moment. Like, you know, some of you men are just not romantic. You don't think about the time.
I took her to the beach.
Yeah,
I gave her the view that brought her to tears.
You couldn't sit there for a few more minutes with her and just enjoy the moment?
No. So I took off. And she, you know, I called. She was going off, saying all types of things. And then I'm like,
and
okay.
You speeded off after she said she was going to damage your vehicle.
Yeah. At that point, I had to leave. And then I received like 100 to like 200 text messages, a bunch of phone calls, and all that stuff. And I just ignored it because at that point there was nothing there to hold on to. It was just it was crazy. But this is my online story, my online dating story. It was very traumatic that this happened, and I was never the same afterward. Never.
We see that you were never the same, and unfortunately, I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah.
But I feel like you could have been a little bit more, nice to this lovely young lady.
I think this is another poll spot because people can tell you if I was nice or if I wasn't nice. But I feel clearly I was nice. I took you out on a date. I paid for the date. I brought you to see a nice little beach scenery. At that point, you didn't want to leave. So I had to leave you at the beach.
You didn't give her a kiss. You, nothing. The mood was set. You didn't,
No, there was no reason to kiss.
Okay, okay. I guess that's your online dating story. So
yes, that is it. And after that, it just ruined all online dating for me. That was the point right there.
Okay.
So when you don't look like your profile picture, that's a problem. When you show up and it's misleading. So and then the attitude that came out afterward was just whoo. First date, it should not be an attitude. Even though by that point I already knew it was not going to work out. It was just a lot of yelling on the phone, screaming, and I'm going to do this and that and that. And
online dating can be something else.
But I was shocked she ran after the vehicle, though. That was a shocking thing.
Well, she was upset.
I did not
she was in
expect...
her feelings. So, she was in her feelings.
Would you have ran after the vehicle?
I don't know. Probably so. Probably so.
She just could have called an Uber.
I couldn't...
She definitely could have called an Uber.
She was upset. That's it. She was upset. But
she was upset.
That was an online story, dating story.
Yes, this is why I don't do it.
I don't do it anyway, though. It's not appropriate.
It sounds like you've got a story to tell, too, but that will be on our next episode of
COVID Love.
Royal Chat.
Queen's Royal Chat. This is the COVID Love edition. Yes. So that's all the time we have for today. I would like to thank my co-host here, Reggie. Reginald. Sorry. He likes saying it. But thanks for coming, and we hopefully will see you for season 2.
You will see me on season 2. I will be here.
Okay, all right. So until the next time, I'm your host April, and keep it classy, keep it real, and remember, when that crown ever starts to fall or tilt just a little bit, don't worry about it. We're gonna fix it on the next episode of Queen's Royal Chat.